Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, by the favor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I am here at the NASA Auto Center. This is where our brother Hafiz has his shop, and mashallah is a nice picture of the Kaaba there. Alhamdulillah. So he's a congregant of mine, mashallah. He also has da'wah material and so on, mashallah. And if you see in the refrigerator, there is a magnet of a magnet of Islam in Spanish, right? A magnet of Islam in Spanish, mashallah. So, inshallah, we are in chapter 5. The author, rahimahullah, Bakr Abu Zayd, in Hilya Talib al-Ilm, in the book Etiquette of Seeking Knowledge, in chapter 5, the chapter is called The Etiquette of the Student Leading a Life of Knowledge, right? So section number 24 is that the student must have high aspiration in knowledge. Adorning oneself with high aspiration is one of the characteristics of Islam. And aspirations, if a person has high aspirations or low aspiration, is the base for positivity and negativity within one's personality. And it is the one that supervises over our actions. So having high aspiration in Allah, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in Ramadan, right? من صام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. Whoever fasts in Ramadan with faith and hope, so you hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Then Allah says He will forgive you your sins. من قام ليلة القدر إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. Whoever stands in Laylatul Qadr with iman and hope, Allah will forgive him their sins. Allah's Messenger also said, من قام رمضان إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه. Whoever stands up to pray in Ramadan with faith and hope, Allah will forgive him his sins. Just inshallah, give us a break. I'm here in a public place. This is a auto shop. So alhamdulillah, as I'm waiting for my car to get tuned up, as we get the spiritual tune-up, our cars also need their tune-up, inshallah, as we use it quite often. Alhamdulillah.
NASA. Someone on the area called.
MashaAllah, New York.
Yeah.
Say salam alaikum, Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum. Who is that?
Actually, we're live, so we have people from all over the world, alhamdulillah, watching. I'm doing every day I do a section of the book.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah, so I told them that I'm in this shop, and so now you become popular, mashallah.
Thank
you. Jazakallah khair. So having high aspiration and hope, right, is part of our. You have to have faith.
You call me?
Faith and hope, inshallah. Let's give, inshallah, a break, inshallah.
Yeah.
So having high aspiration and hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
Carol there?
attracts the endless good for Allah, right?
Oh, okay. Somebody called me over here and I was returning call. Thank you.
Inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Okay.
Take your time, Hafiz, no problem. Take it.
On what? Yeah.
Bismillah. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum Abu Kashar. Assalamu alaikum Muhammad ibn Abdul Khabir. Assalamu alaikum Yasir. Sheikh Sufyan.
1 o'clock is fine.
Dr. Muthanna. Assalamu alaikum to all, mashallah.
Thank you.
MashaAllah. So alhamdulillah, inshallah we'll continue now. Jazakallah khair. we're recording live, so but alhamdulillah, we're in your shop, so when you have a phone call, please go ahead and take it. We're your guests, so inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Alhamdulillah. So as we continue, inshallah, so seeking knowledge, you have to have high aspiration and hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that can teach you, right? Allah says if you have taqwa of Allah, He will teach you, right?
Yeah.
And if you have taqwa of Allah, He gives you the furqan, the ability to know right from wrong. So having high aspiration is the key, right, to receiving an endless good from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is never cut off. So we should rise through levels. We shouldn't be satisfied with the levels that we achieved, but we should continue trying to strive to reach higher levels, not be satisfied with whatever achievements we have achieved. Yes, be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but always strive to rise and seeking more perfection, inshallah. And this aspiration should be like the blood. This aspiration should be like the blood that runs through our veins. We should have this yearning, this desire, right, to continue, and having this hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, when the person strives, he has to distinguish between aspiration and pride, right? We should not confuse high aspirations with pride, because there is a difference. High aspiration is the adornment of the seeker of knowledge, right? The adornment of the inheritors of the prophets. And pride is the sickness. Pride is the other. Pride is that which Shaitan had, right? So the author said, O seeker of knowledge, prescribe yourself high aspiration and do not let it escape you. Do not underestimate yourself. The deen points towards a high aspiration, and the deen seeks to facilitate, right? So we should try to take advantage of this and have high aspirations. Number 25 is having a burning desire to seek knowledge. Once you understood the statement of the rightly guided Khalifa Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, who said, the worth of every person is in that which he is good at. The worth of every person is in that which he is good at. As it was said, there is no statement more pressing for the seeker of knowledge than it. Then beware of the mistake. Beware of the mistake of those who say, the predecessors have not left anything for us. It should be said, the predecessors have left a salaf as-salih, right? They have left a lot.
Yes.
They have left a lot. They have left much for us.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
it is for us to find it. Therefore, we should increase in trying to attain that which the predecessors left for us, right? So that which they left for us, we have to find it, number one. And after we find that inheritance of the predecessors, is that we have to seek to understand it. That's number two. And after we understand it with close examination, right, then we strive to put it into practice, right, to make it a reality. So basically, it's seeking knowledge, understanding it, putting it into seeking knowledge, finding it, understanding it, right? Attaining the knowledge is like a treasure. Attaining the knowledge, understanding it, and putting it into practice. there is a statement of a righteous by the name of Ahmed ibn Abdul Jalil, and this is found in Tariq al-Baghdadi, in Tariq of Khatib al-Baghdadi, right, in the book of history. He states a poem that says, the noble person is not like a lowly one. The noble person is not like a lowly person, nor the intelligent is like the unintelligent. But the value of the person is in everything that he is good at. And this is a judgment passed by Imam Ali. So he reiterated the same statement of Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So may Allah bless us with high aspirations in seeking knowledge. May Allah bless us with this burning desire to find the knowledge, to make an effort to understand that knowledge, and may Allah bless us with the ability to put it into practice. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. May Allah bless you all. Barakallahu feekum. May Allah bless you with a great day, a great night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.